Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. I'm Random Ross and today I review The Boys, Season 4. So this, of course, it stars Carl Urban, Jack Quaid, Anthony Starr, Erin Moriarty, Jesse T. Usher, Laz Olaso, Chance Crawford, Thomas Capone, Karen Falk, near her or something, Nathan Mitchell, Kobe Maffine, Claudia Domit, Cameron Crovette, Susan Hayward, Valerie Curry, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So this is an 8-part series again, and is the 4th season of The Boys. So this, we see things carry on with from the events of season 3 with Homelander killing that Starlight, a protester. We see Starlight and Homelander protesters facing off against each other, and Homelander manages to get away with murder, as he does always. And we see some drama in there. We see, a guy that can multiply, that performs like a thing on himself. I won't get into details with that because, I could only go so far with saying stuff like what he does. We get, it crossing over with Gen V. We get, A-Train on a redemption arc. We get a new Black Noir who can talk. We get, Deep having a relationship with an octopus, again, voiced by Tilda Swinton. We get Billy Butcher meeting an old friend named Joe Kessler, who turns out to be all in his head, as his wife is as well in his head. We see Frenchie having a relationship with a man whose family he killed before getting it with Kimiko. We see, MM with his dilemmas. We see Huey and Annie with their relationship and that. We see, so many shenanigans and violence and grossness as we do in this show. Season 4 finale sets things in motion for the 5th and final season. We'll be getting in 2026, I think. I don't know about that yet, but yeah, the show has been renewed for a 5th and final season. And yeah, the season finale title had to be removed and just called Season 4 Finale due to events that were going on in America at this time. And we see, Homelander being ruthless and evil. We see so much going off in this season in 8 episodes. So what did I like about this show? Well, I liked, just how it pushes its boundaries, as it always does, given that it's on Prime, not an actual TV station or network, so they can kind of show things that you just won't get away with on regular TV viewings. We also see an episode with V'd up sheep that can fly and are like monsters. We find out that Billy Butcher is turning into something else that can rip soups to shreds. Also, the virus that they cooked up in Gen V makes a return in this main show, where Butcher believes they can use this as a weapon against Homelander, but would risk a global pandemic on soups. And of course, we see Homelander also trying to be a father to his son Ryan, who starts to have second thoughts about being Homelander's son. We see all the corruption going off at Vought. We see crazy stuff. We see the characters like Firecracker, come into it, who I believe was made for the show with Sister Sage. Firecracker can apparently just spark things with her fingers, and is a total bitch to Annie because they have a history together. And we also have Sister Sage, who has a super brain, has to scramble it every now and then because it's constantly growing. Yeah, I like the new additions we got in there too. including Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who to me is just going to always be playing Negan from The Walking Dead now, because that's how he's typecasted him since. But still, it was a delight to see him in the role. I also thought, all the other characters like Frenchie and Annie and Huey were good. We also bid farewell to Huey's father, Huey Sr., who is played by Simon Pegg, who was always a reoccurring character in the show and had one last go around in this. We also see the Deep and Black Noir have crazy dilemmas, and we see A-Train go through a bit of redemption arc, which I liked. See, I never really liked A-Train that much, but yeah, this season he did somewhat of a redemption arc, which I liked in this season. So this was, like I say, a fun 8-part series. It had good visuals and some really weird scenes and gross scenes. Like there's one episode where again Tech Knight from Gen V comes into it, and we find that he doesn't just like any hole. He has many weird fetishes, as Huey finds out going undercover as Webweaver, who's a Spider-Man knockoff. And yeah, we see some shocking moments as well, and we see Homelander just being ruthless and stuff. Butcher, I feel, he was good this season, but yeah, I feel that this season a lot of the other boys had a time to shine, and Butcher kind of took a bit of a sort of a backseat in this, given that he has his own problems, like he's dying, but is he dying? That final episode where he has the whole thing going on. Yeah. But it's a bummer that we gotta wait 2 years now for the final season, but we have Gen V, I believe, next year, and hopefully, and I think that is gonna follow on from this 4th season of The Boys. But yeah, the ending of the season where it's like, oh no, how are they going to get out of that one? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so yeah, The Boys season 4. I think it's been a good season. Like I say, I don't think I was bored watching this. Every episode had me hooked. I kept watching. Had a great soundtrack. Had some funny moments, had some weird moments, had some gross moments, had some gory moments, had some brutally violent moments, had some politically dramatic moments. So yeah, I thought all in all, it was a good season, and yeah, now we wait. But anyway, ratings, what am I going to rate this one? I think I will give The Boys season 4. I think I'll give it a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for The Boys season 4. So there you go. What did you think of this? Do you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know all that down below in the comments, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. If you love horror, I have a channel for that down below too, or in the cards above. So yeah, that's it for this one. I've been Random Ross. This has been a random review, and until next time, I bid you all a goodbye. Please goodbye.